caramel, 3 different ways. So basically, I want to play with caramel. And you know the soft caramel, they are in a little paper, you unstick them and you eat them. They are full of vanilla or sometimes some fruit. This is what I want to show you. So I have here a little pot. It's already hot. I'm going to put some plain sugar in it. And I'm going to crank up the heat. And the sugar going to melt. It's already starting to melt very fast. Look at that. The caramel is already melted. So you see no water, nothing. You don't have to put anything into it. So give it a little color, little brown color. It's almost there. Then what you do, you deglaze with cream, put the cream around it. Okay. So you see so far, it's so simple. And then as soon as the cream is incorporated, we're going to add a little bit of butter and it's done. The recipe is done. It cannot be easier than that.
It's so beautiful. It looks like a fairy tale come to life. I love letting people know how simple this is.
It is. And so now, it's still cooking. I'm going to stop the stove and we are done with that. And the last thing is you can pour the caramel into a mold with parchment paper. I usually do it into what we call a ruler. So I have the ruler set here. You see, just like that.
Yes.
And I'm just going to pour everything in it. And voila, the caramel is done. So it's a very simple, very easy recipe. So thank you, Ken. So so basically you leave that in your kitchen counter for, let's say 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, it will be cold. So I have some cold one here. The shape is different, but the caramel is exactly the same. So what you can do is use a knife and then cut some little square.
Beautiful.
So you see, so one thing that I forget to mention is I put a little bit of cooking spray so it doesn't stick.
Of course, certo. Okay.
Okay. And then that's it. Now I'm going to use a little chocolate and I'm going to show you how to. So you can take the caramel, wrap it into a little cellophane and put that into a jar or give it to friends. Or you can, second way to do it is to take a dipping fork and I use tempered chocolate. I like to temper with the microwave. That's usually the easiest way. By the way, you see a beautiful caramel when it just doesn't break, but full like that. So this is a nice caramel. So you see that's easy. You take a little bit of salt, put a little salt on top, and then you have salty caramel. Now, another thing that I want to show you is take some smaller square of caramel and you put them on top of little pieces of pecan. Then the next thing to do is to put that in the oven, but be careful, less than 5 minutes at 350. You stay in front of your oven, and when the caramel melts, pull it out. Don't wait until the caramel comes too hard. So then you're going to get something like that. You see the caramel just melt and go inside the pecan. So the next thing to do here is to grab those little pieces, put them next to you on a table, so you can do as many as you want. And then what I'm going to do is use a clean tray here and dip them into chocolate.
Crazy.
And look how easy it is. And with one recipe, you can present 3 different ways. And you know what?
It is so fantastic.
If you have some caramel left over, mix it with a little bit of cream, cook it, and then you pour that over ice cream. I mean, that's a number 4 with one recipe that contains only 3 ingredients. Very easy, very simple.